Well, I went for a ride to Cardiff earlier on to see a couple of friends, and I didn't get to Cardiff. Something happened en route. Something quite annoying, but basically something broke on my motorcycle. And I know you're going to say Chinese motorcycles are always breaking down, etc. Well, no, they're not actually. It's a pretty darn good bike. But I thought I'd be honest and, as I caught it on camera, happening on camera, I thought I'd show you what happened. So without further ado, this is what happened when I was riding through Porth.
I noticed. Ooh. Right. Oh, great. Oh.
As you can imagine, I was slightly annoyed. I was going to say a rude word there, but anyway, yes, I was slightly annoyed, and no way to fix it because the clutch lever, the part it attaches to, had actually broken off with the clutch lever, and the part it attaches to on the plastic stem, the plastic part that holds the switches, etc., that goes around the, I don't know what the proper term is, but goes around the handlebars, it snapped off there as well. So basically there was no way to put it together again. I did try and use some glue, that didn't work. So in the end, I ended up using quite a lot of cable ties. So anyway, this is what it looked like with the cable ties all around it. As you will see in a moment when I play some more footage. Here you go.
Welcome to the Ronda. Basically, as you may have guessed from the previous clip, I was driving through Porth and I somehow managed to snap this off. It snapped off on there, and the bit that touches there. As you can see, just there, I tried to use some glue that I brought from the shop, some proper plastic glue, it didn't work at all. I put some tape in there, on there, and I put lots of clips on here just to hold it in place so I can get it home. I don't get paid until the end of the month, so I'm just going to have to hold, unfortunately. And this is going to be my first try using the bodge together bit to get me home. So, here we go. So far, so good. So far, so good. It's very bodged in, I'll be honest. Very bodged.
So having done that, I took a tentative ride home with the mirror in a particularly awkward place because the mirror is actually on the boss that is attached to the clutch. And of course, that was now being held at a peculiar angle because that was the only angle I could get it to stay at with the cable ties. So as you can see, it looked kind of a bit weird. But anyway, I managed to get it home. As you can see, I'm riding nice and safely and it's doing the job. And then I got it home and I took a little bit more footage with the camera to show what it looked like once I got home. And then I did this. Well, what you're looking at is my not so amazing bodge job. But I can at least use my clutch, as you can see. It's holding it on. Basically, I had to put some cable ties on here. Tied lots of cable ties around. And then I was able to get it home. I put some duct tape underneath and then covered it over with black tape just so it looks a little bit tidier. And there we go. So it's working. It's not great, but it's working. Now I've just got to adjust this mirror because obviously it's at a completely bizarre angle now. But yeah, it's then usable. This has got to last until I can get a clutch. So once I've sorted this, I'm gonna go in and have a look online, see when I can get a clutch. Anyway, since recording the footage earlier on, I found a way that I can actually solve the problem. Now, on the plastic stem that's attached to the handlebars, there is a gap now where the clutch is supposed to fit into. And that's annoying, but I can seal that up with a bit of plastic, glue that in place, that'll be fine, because I found a universal, it's going to cost me £10, universal 4-stroke clutch assembly unit, and what I'm going to do, that basically has its own clamp, so it won't need to attach to the plastic bit, which is where it broke off from. So I can seal up the plastic bit, that'd be as good as new, job done, and it should actually be better because it's going to have the metal clamp around it that clamps it on, not attached to a piece of plastic, so it won't be the plastic holding it on, it'll be a metal clamp, which is what it should really be anyway, I think. So it'll actually make it better. So there you go, it's a bit of a problem, it's only going to cost a tenner to fix. Well, tell a lie, a tenner plus £1 for some cable ties, which unfortunately they're going to have to hold for at least another 3 or 4 days, but there you go. So yeah, I managed to fix it in the end, and I'm going to order this as soon as well, not as soon as I get off of it, but I'm going to be ordering that, and that hopefully will be here, hopefully Tuesday, and then I will have my clutch fixed again. Yeah! Ah, yes! Good, right. Anyway, so I thought I'd be honest and explain that, yes, my Chinese bike has had a big problem today, but £10 to fix it ain't too bad, is it? So there you go. It's going to look a bit funny in some of the videos for a few days because it's got lots of black tape around it, but it works and it will be fixed hopefully by Tuesday.